I've read a lot about it, but I don't think a lot of people understand what's going on there.
I sort of do, sort of
Yeah,
do.
yeah, but a lot of the reviews that I read, it's like people you just don't understand. He's not
Mm.
dead. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
There we go.
It,
Once again, it looks rather ugly, but it's functional, I think. Let's put the station down.
ooh, I've run out of belt again. I'll keep running out of belt. It's not right.
Yeah, I heard about that, Q. Which is actually pretty good in my opinion. It's a good change. Okay, I need a station.
It was quite weird to see. This is a little spoiler alert. Seeing Batman doing what he did to Superman.
Eh, kind of. I mean, they had to figure something out to allow him to have any kind of uh, chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the big criticisms. But I, they they're trying to set up a franchise, is what they're trying to do. Welcome, Andrea. Welcome. Hey,
Hey,
we've been
hello,
running for
Andrea.
about an hour, so
It's Andrew's our
yep,
little
yep,
artist.
yep. I recognize the name. I wasn't entirely sure, but I did recognize the name. Okay, what are we doing with this here? We've got the signals done, so I can actually feed that into two trains now, or two, yeah, two at a time. Now all I have to do is set up the. I'm not used to having. I only had one other person in the stream, and he'd seen it. You popped in at just the wrong time, or the right time. Let's see. Okay, so that's going to go. What are my? Let's see, stations.
I suppose it would be the right time if you didn't like spoilers.
Yeah. What
Right.
what station is which? I don't know which one's which. I need to name these stations properly. I've never had three stations at once.
Call them Iron 1, Iron 2, and all that
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah, yeah.
What's that? Kulib and Shaman. And the other one's called David 123450.
Yeah, they're all random. I think, to be honest, they're based on people who bought the alpha, certain levels of the alpha, had their name put in the game, and I think a lot of the train station names are based on those.
Uh, right, oxygen. Why is oxygen going? Oh, that's making. What is it making? What are you making? What are you trying to make? You're trying to make nickel plate, but you've got nowhere to put your nickel plate. Oh no, it's in a chest. So you've been putting nickel in a chest.
Yeah, yeah, because we had no way to use the nickel at the time. It comes out, both lead and nickel come out of galena. You can't, and so that's the way to separate them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you try to put just galena into a furnace, it'll process one lead and then stop because the next one loads nickel, which a furnace can't process. So what you do is you mine galena and then you separate it somehow. Usually, I use a. Often I will mine it directly into a chest and then use a inserter to move the lead from the chest to a furnace. In this case, I mined the galena onto a belt and used the smart inserter to pull the nickel out so that only the lead made it to the furnace.
Yeah, we've
But,
got a
but
problem though. I can't. Well, I could move it actually. I
I
can
was going
move
to
it.
say
Yeah.
with the
Tell a lie.
nickel, when I do that with the nickel, I just set up a nearby furnace and put a chest and put 4,000 nickel in a chest, and that'll keep that chest running for as long as we'll need nickel for any length of time.
Well, the good news is I can actually get the nickel out. So
I was going to say I think we have two chests of nickel there. I thought you set up a second chest of nickel there last session.
No. No, I haven't. But we are short of oxygen. And we're short of oxygen because we can't get rid of that. We're short of that because we've got a chest full of you. Oh,
I'm
excuse
not
me.
in a chest.
Excuse me. Right. I need to make another chest.
Okay, what do I need to do to make a signal now? Rail chain signal, rail signal. I think I'll just go with the standard rail signal until I figure out how these things work. And what I'm going to need is a signal here, I think.
So what did we need nickel plate again for?
Invar, maybe?
Invar, yes, that was it. Yeah, Invar. Right, and we need oxygen for. Was it oxygen? So I've
No,
got
nickel
to double
needs
check.
oxygen and water.
Nickel plate and iron. Right.
Yeah.
So I need iron. Got to pull some iron from somewhere.
Yeah, I wonder if renaming those stations. Oh, nope, here comes the train. Okay.
Let's.
Yeah, oh, it didn't rename this one. This. Oh, it didn't rename the station. Why not? Rename that station. This is Iron East.
Aha. Right, we're going to be making Invar plate very shortly. In a it's a metal mixer, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what did we need Invar for again? We needed it for the Mark
miners
III.
and furnaces and probably the next level of guns. Speaking of
I'm on it.
guns, how's our pollution looking here? We're starting to creep into the north central, that small base in the north central. But that's really the only, and maybe a little bit in the southeast as well. Okay, so got flight.
Yeah. Sniper rifles are out. I'll tell you something, sniper rifles are brilliant.
We don't have those yet, do we?
Not sniper rifles, I meant sniper turrets.
Oh, sniper turrets, yeah. Yes, they are.
Yes, I found that out on my single player. I found out how good they really are. So I'll be using them to take out some biter bases, I think.
Storage tank 2.
Yeah, Mark 2 would be. We need Invar, I think, for the
Yeah,
Mark
we
2.
need Invar for that. I'm just what
I'm
the
on it.
difference is.
It's double
Higher
the capacity.
storage. Oh, okay, good. Not that we have a problem filling things, do we?
Yeah, but once they're full,
I guess light and petroleum probably are getting full.
they are.
Yes.
Oxygen, what is it? Hydrogen? I think hydrogen's full. Hydrogen's full, so we need to kind of upgrade those to.
Yep. Are we using a lot? What is that? Oxygen, hydrogen? Did we do the salt water yet? Yeah, because we've got the chlorine and the ferric chloride. So yeah, you're right.
We need to get rid of all this sodium hydroxide somehow.
So far we don't have a use for it, I don't think. Which might mean just
Crap.
either trashing it or just throw another chest up.
I've done that.
Yeah.
For now.
I was going to say that's probably the best thing for now.
We've got a problem with coal. We've still got a foot line full, but one of them's struggling to keep up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm going to fix that.
I'll try to, yeah. So
What's happened? We've lost 2 miners. But I can throw down a couple of those.
Good grief. It's renamed my bases again.
So we have two chests of stone. We've got no fuel in that one for some bizarre reason. and you're exhausted.
Shouldn't even start that train up until I actually can start the mining down there.
There we go. Right. The coal will fill back up, no problem. I've sorted that out. That's an issue that's easily fixed for now.
My name changes are not sticking on these rail stations. This is Iron East. Change name.
We're having big carbon issues.
Yes. Of course. It's coal. Probably.
No, it's not the coal.
Oops.
That's not a problem. We're just not creating enough.
Oh, okay. There's enough coal on the
So
supply
I've got
line. Just
yeah, I need to create more. Just means I've got to temporarily sever the lines.
okay. Let's. Oh, no path. Still no path. That means one of these connections is not quite.
That's how are we doing? The tinned copper's keeping up well because that's a factory Mark III, along with
Yep.
the copper wire.
Yep.
I've just upgraded certain things.
Okay, we got the new tanks.
Ooh.
New storage tanks, not tanks.
Oh. Right. Give me a couple of minutes with the Invar and I'll have it all set up. I just need to get the coal over here so I can refuel the things. Because we don't have plastic down here, do we?
There's plastic on.
Where's the plastic being made? Is that the plastic up there? Did you put plastic up here? Yeah, that's plastic.
Yeah, there's plastic on that line coming from the from the east.
Yeah, it's not throwing out any plastic now. So I'm wondering if it's run out of
Petroleum.
Coal.
Oh, plastic
Oh.
is coal. Okay, yeah, that would be why.
Yeah, it's out of coal. I can't help with the coal just yet. Right, so we've got no coal doing that. If I bring a coal line over and then throw it all the way up there, blah 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 blah. Yes, Bob's your uncle. Well, he is now if he's not. Yeah, I know. We've got electricity problems. I don't care. Right. You're going to cause me issues now, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, wait a minute. If I went under there, that's going to cause an issue with the science lab upgrade in future. So I don't want to cause any issues with the science labs because it could still be upgraded.
I've never had so much trouble trying to connect two tracks.
You've never done 2 tracks before.
I've done this part of connecting tracks, yeah.
Right, give me a couple of minutes. I will be back.
Okay, I'll continue working this. See what kind of surprises we can leave for him when he gets back. This is probably where those fast... Really? The rail tools would come in handy, but we don't have them installed for this playthrough. Oh, so close. Maybe. Just maybe. Yes! I think we've got it. I still need a signal here, and I'm not, again, I don't know how these signals... Ah, yeah! Stop! Stop, train! Crash! Boom! We just exploded a train, I'm sure. Because I don't have a signal up on the other end. Bye-bye, trains. I need a signal here. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, that did some damage there. Let's go ahead and make some more signals real quick before that train. You stop the train. Yep, well, we crashed our first train.
What? Already?
It
Oh,
survived.
no.
I was trying to get signals up. I was trying to fix a track, and as soon as I fixed the track, the train that had been having problems took off. And I wasn't able to get up to the... oops, that's probably not in the right spot. Wasn't able to get up to the main base in time to stop it from running into the rear of the other train. I wish I knew for sure how these signals worked. I think that goes there. Rail tracks. I need repair packs. That's what I need. Fortunately, it didn't destroy it. I don't have any repair packs. Wow. I need to run back and grab some repair packs and repair the trains. I got some signals down. With any luck, I'll have enough signals to prevent that from happening.
I'm just trying to
Yeah, I saw. Extend the bus.
extend the bus.
I need some of these for repair packs. That's just one repair. What else do I need for repair packs? Iron gears.
So this is going to be making Invar plate.
That's probably more than. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably more than we need of the specialized materials. I normally.
I'll do 3.
Yeah, three's probably 3 might be over much, but not so much over that. It takes what, nickel and what does it take? I forget. Nickel.
Nickel and iron.
And iron. Okay, well that's not a big deal then, because we should have plenty of that. Okay, go back, repair the trains, get them taking off again.
Right. So you are going. You're going. Oh. And then you're going on the main bus.
Oh, it didn't even damage the trains, except what's going on here? You go. No path. Did I damage rail tracks? Is that what happened? Maybe I have to pick you up, I guess, and see what's going on. Can I?
Invar takes a little while to make. I don't think I even finished. What? Oh yeah, I did. I did finish what I was doing. The blue circuits has been upgraded, and the basic circuits have all been upgraded. So everything's all upgraded.
Okay, good.
I now need to start making brass now, don't I? Which requires zinc and copper. So got loads of steel. I've got. Oh, I don't have a lot of steel in here.
Train, move.
That's going to get
no
it to
path.
move, isn't it?
No path. What do you
Train.
mean no path?
Train, shift it.
What do you mean no path? Take a signal up? Nope, it's not a signal issue.
Oh, wait, train, do as you told her, else I'll blow you up with my gun.
It's got to be a track damage here somewhere from the crash, I'm guessing. No, I don't see any damaged track.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's just put the trains back down.
Uh-oh.
Train. Cargo.
Something's happened. Something bad has happened.
That's not good.
No coal.
Oop, that's bad.
Which means something's been rotated. No, we have no power.
That's even worse.
So why have we got no power? Oh, that'll
Opposite each
explain
other
it.
all the way down the line. Okay. No path. It still says no path. It's got to be a damaged rail here somewhere from the crash, but I don't see a damaged rail.
I boo-booed. I didn't add the rail. Not the rail, the
Or is
electric
it a
pole.
signal at the opposite end? That's what you're saying.
How could I be
Okay,
so
so signals only on the one side. It's not that. It's a signal. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I haven't worked with signals yet, so I've got a signal coming onto this track. So if this track is empty, it should allow it to go on. But at the opposite end, this signal should stop anything from going on to the continuing on if there's a train in this section. I think it's at the opposite end, right? Somebody helpful or trying to help me in chat anyway.
I've managed to find your thing without. I'm sure I'm following you. I'm pretty sure I am. Stupid bloody.
Okay, so it comes down
Twitch.
here. I need more signals. I don't have signals.
Right.
Before the
Good
station
news.
is telling the game a train can't go the other way past that point. Okay, let me get that sorted out on this side as well, because this is going to be an issue as well. Okay, so one train comes up this way, comes onto this, which means I need a signal coming that way. There's only ever going to be one in this path here, but right here needs one. That goes up, that goes down. Put your cursor. Oh, okay. That's good to know.
I'm on with you guys now. I've managed
Okay,
to
on.
get with you.
Okay, that's the on rep onto this section here.
Right, go away. No, go away. No, go away.
That's an on onto that section. That's an on onto that section. Well, I still don't see it here. Okay, on one side right next to the station. That's. So you're saying I need another one here instead of here?
Better. Right. Right, so I've worked out the
It's
issue
there.
with the coal. Thank God. Because
That's
we're
there.
going to be having power issues temporarily.
Okay. No problem. Okay, it's not quite aligned. It needs to be attached to the same block. Okay, gotcha.
So I'll stick you there for now. Put you to go in there because you're powered. I'll stick every single one of those in there. And then just yoink all of those. And you can have that. You can have those. Good. Right.
Okay, so I've completely taken the signals off, so it's a signal problem at this end now, obviously.
Performance, yes, we've got some power
Yeah,
again.
I'll get
which
this
is
figured out. So if I take, well, I don't have another signal. Okay, let's just pull the signal off entirely and see what happens here.
By the way, hi Inamin 8. While playing, I'm using my tablet at the same time, so I'm saying hi.
Okay,
I'm saying hi to your
that's going to
viewers.
the wrong base. Blah. What's going on with my naming conventions here? It's not picking up my names properly. This base here is Iron East, correct.
Why is the coal stopped again? Coal's just
But that
randomly
went to the
stopped
wrong
again.
base. I don't want it to go down here. I want it to
That's
go down.
why. Shoot. That means I need it to go faster. The
You
belt.
actually have to name the stations at the station. At the station marker. Is that what it is? Station, this is... Change name. Okay, train. Okay. No, let's remove this base. Remove that station. Remove that station. That's supposed to be the main base, I presume, so go there. Make sure I'm off the track. And go to Iron East. 150 seconds. 150 seconds.
I might need to upgrade
Yeah,
some.
I started playing with the header, but I wanted to try to learn signals, so that's why I'm doing it this way. The next train is going to just be a double. And you can see I actually started the double up here and just decided at one point to try to figure out the signal system. This is a learning process for me.
While I'm upgrading the factory, you're learning. That's a fair trade.
Hey, you're going to want this extra iron and copper and tungsten and everything else. Okay, now let's try to get those this figured out. So, this signal needs to go here, I think, to prevent it from going on to that. I'm not getting the no path. Let's see. Let's see if it will travel. No path. Okay, so it doesn't like this single signal here.
Right, so I've managed to get coal going up a lot quicker now. It wasn't getting through quick enough. Because the carbon, because I've got 3 of them now, was stealing it all. Stupid carbon. Right. That's better. Now we have electricity again.
Okay, why does it have no path now? I don't have any signals. Okay, first of all, let's get the stupid name set again. This is main depot for the 15th time. Change name. Main
There you go,
depot
have
to Iron East.
There you go. That's something to research for us.
I can't get the first one's figured out, and you're trying to push the second one on me. That's gonna need Invar. That's fine. Okay. Based on the current rail design, you want to have signals after the track split and nowhere else. So, split going from east to west here. I want one there, you're saying. It doesn't give me the no path problem. So it should travel, right? If I click go. Oh, click go. Nope, no path problem. The signal goes on the right side of the track from the perspective of the train traveling. Right, that's what I've got here. The train is traveling from here to here. Seems to me it should be here. But the train's never going to travel down the south path, so that doesn't make sense either. So it's got to be right here. And the train's going to come up back on this way and merge onto this one. Do I have to have a signal at the other end? Train's going to be traveling down this way. And at this point, that particular train is going to come straight down here and be the only train on this path.
Right, the
coming
advanced
down.
circuits are on the bus.
But we want to make sure that any train coming up this one doesn't run onto the track while that one has one in. Yeah, I'm going to have to, let's just do that
Research.
for now. I'm going to have to go back and watch something or read something. We'll just do that. Right now, all we need is the iron. I'll just worry about... still saying no path. But now there's no signals. So it should go. Unless it's trying to go to a place that isn't. Because it renamed them again.
Ah, you put it through there, right. So because you put it there...
No path. What the hell?
Get...
Did it rename my stations again? This is main depot. That one hasn't renamed. Yeah, I saw that name. I saw that name. Go ahead and put that link in for other viewers as well. That way they don't try to muddle through what I'm trying to do here.
Muddling's fun.
Yeah, not while you're watching it.
Yeah, good point.
This is Iron East, so it's the right name. The names are correct. Okay, that's where it was on YouTube. I think I saw his name on Reddit as well for the tutorials. And I have watched a couple, but I just never actually got to put anything into use past the point of just laying a basic rail from point A to point B. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead. You go away. You go away.
Do I have to?
Not you. You have to keep working on upgrading the factory. Okay, we're going to start on the main depot. You on
Thanks.
Iron East.
I'm your bitch.
150 seconds on both. Travel. Okay. So I got the iron working again. I'm going to go play with something else for now. Okay, go ahead. 2 more signals at this station. One right after the track splits and one right before it joins again. Now, when you're talking about splitting, talking about here after the split into the station, like right here, which is where I had placed the first one, I thought. Let's see if that's correct. And one right before it rejoins again. And you know what? That's what I probably had wrong. I had it on the inside and not the outside. So like that. Oh, hey, I saw something light up. That might have actually been it. I did have that one the first time I tried it on the inside, and I bet that was the problem. How's that look? We emptied the cargo wagon. It's got some time there. Now the signals at the other station are wrong. I don't have signals at the other station yet. I took them all off.
I have the iron connected.
I had the iron connected. Did you change it?
I've changed it.
Okay. So now
So it
down
connects
here,
better.
the place where the 2 trains will be potentially here are right after it splits. So you're saying, you know, right after it joins, you got 1 train coming up here and 1 train coming up here. To me, I would want 1 here, 1 here to keep 2 trains heading in the same direction from coming off onto the track. That's what it would seem like to me, but that doesn't... Yeah, this one's a bit more complicated because they're coming... It's 4 potential possibilities. Train coming from the north onto an occupied track, train coming from the south onto an occupied track, and no problems coming from the north to the south if I keep these trains off when that north track is occupied. And that's the idea here. This one coming up, I have no problem here because this one's always only going to be one train. This whole loop down here is always going to be only one train. So the only complication comes at this intersection here, and really just going from south to north. So theoretically, that should be the proper configuration, if I'm understanding things correctly. That way, if there's anything on there, nothing comes from this track to the north. If there's something on this section, nothing comes from this track to the north. And I never have to worry about them splitting coming from north to south, except maybe... No, that'll never happen. Chain signals. Okay. And I think I've researched chain signals. I did. They have to be on... Okay, that makes sense. Just... like so. That one covers both sides, or both splits. Like so.
I'm now upgrading the science again.
Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, I did research chain signals. I just haven't gotten to placing them. That train still hasn't moved, which means it probably still thinks there's not a path again. So how does this look? To me, that seems like it would work, but obviously the train doesn't like it.
Let's do some concrete.
Yeah, good idea.
Right, so we got 18 working now, but we can't stick any more science labs in.
Don't put any signals on the main line, this being the main line here, I presume.
I could move these across.
So this one's red, this one's flashing. That's gotta mean something. Okay. Signal removed.
I'm just happy I'm upgrading.
Incoming block, outgoing block. So both of them have an outgoing block of 497, but this one has an incoming and outgoing of 497. Do I need to move this one further south? What the heck's that? Oh, I have a rail signal there. That's what the problem is. I had an extra rail signal on there.
Oh.
It was hiding on me. A chain signal for the outbound from that station immediately below. So let's put a chain signal up.
It's a good thing you're with the molten group, innit?
Okay, so oh, hey, yeah, there was the problem. I had an extra signal hiding behind the power line. There was part of the problem anyway. Chain signal for the outbound from that station here. Okay. A normal signal for the inbound. That would be... But you said not on the main line, so where does it go for the inbound? Here? Then the track going off to the left, you need the same thing. Chain signal for the northbound. Let's build another chain while I'm catching up to Twitch. Move the signals down a bit. Okay, I can do that.
See, my tablet can't watch the video, but I can watch the chat though.
You won't be able to put them on both sides of the track close to the split. Okay, so let's go back. Need a chain signal for the outbound right there, and a normal signal for the inbound. The inbound being the right side as the train's perspective, so it'll be there. Track going to the left, same thing. Chain signal for the northbound. So let's pull this one. Chain signal for the northbound.
I need more Invar plate. If you want Invar, just grab it. Got plenty of it now.
They have to be opposite of each other. Opposite as in directly opposite as in so. I presume. It doesn't like putting signals on curves, does it? Like so. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit.
sorry about
No problem.
that little lag. I think we need another one of you because you're obviously not quick enough.
See how this works here. I'm going to let it run. And then I'm going to put the second train down, just pop it on the track here. Train. Tell you to go there, and then go there, and let's give you max time since I don't want to use all the fuel for now, since I haven't actually started mining down to the south yet.
And why not?
Oops.
Oh, we've got the large area module Mark 2. Oh yeah, there is no Mark 1, is there?
Okay, let's see if they both run. Thanks for the help.
Yes, thank you, Inamin.
We'll have to name something. We'll have to name a train station in your honor here, if this all works without me crashing any trains. Did I get it? The northern one is still good, right? Yeah, this is just a basic intersection. That's still good. I'm gonna wait and see how. Well, other than not knowing exactly how the chain signals, what the difference between the chain signals and the standard signals are. Let's go back down here to the chain signals because those are the more complicated, I'm sure.
Excellent. I'm going to do something for Inamin. Just for now. Temporary thing.
I'm gonna let these run a cycle. Go back there. Go back to the northern, the main track, the main depot up there.
Oh.
Okay, that one's got an incoming block and an outgoing block of 517, which I presume is this block of track here. This one's got an incoming and outgoing block of 517 as well. So that's actually this main section here, I guess. But that doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right.
Oh, that's wrong.
Put a chain signal on the main line after this track. So, chain signal. On the main line after this track joins up. Eastbound or westbound? I think you're talking about the eastbound. Eastbound. So right here.
Right. Come to your west. I just want to show Inamin this.
Okay. Take a
Come to
quick
where I
break
am.
here and watching to see if those trains crash again. They look okay. Where are you? You are.
Just keep going
yeah, I
west.
see you. Oops.
You should see a nice little message. That'll
There
help.
you go. uh, chain. Oh, both sides of the track. Gotcha. There you go. In honor of you.
That took not long.
Should have done it in concrete.
We've only just done concrete.
I know.
10 more to once,
Normal signal on the far side.
lead processing. Reinforced wall.
Like so. Train coming back from the west side. Good.
Damn. Boiler mark 3s. Invar plate, brass pipes. Brass pipes I can do, but I need zinc. There you go, we'll have a rail tanker.
Okay, good. Now all I have to do is find a source of oil that I can lay track to. And make a big explosion when that train crashes.
We like explosions.
I haven't seen any explosions with collisions.
Right, so our bus is looking full, which is good. We have 3.2 thousand straight rails.
That's going to come out. Come in. Come down.
Right, what do we need for
Meantime,
blue
this one is
sites?
still loading, but it should be about done loading.
Batteries, smart inserters, sugar, which means
we don't harvest sugar in this game. Thankfully.
Right. Why are you not doing anything? Oh, you are doing something. Did you just pick up some Invar then?
No, I have not.
I'd recommend you pick some up. Just mainly for the storage tanks for now.
Signal on the bottom track still sees itself. You're talking about which one? It seems to be working.
If you put an extra signal on the left side of that loop in your northwest station, it should stop flashing between red, yellow, green.
Okay. If you put an extra on the left side of that loop, it should stop flashing between red, yellow, green. Okay.
Let's start using some.
Depot up here.
I have 3, which is all I need. So I need a inserter.
They got
Fast
both of these are
inserter.
flashing.
That. Right. You need to be a yes. That I
Okay,
can
the
get.
bottom one stopped flashing.
And then we need those. So we need.
Okay, yeah, I kind of vaguely remember that flashing thing being some sort of error. So I just needed to move that one further to the west, maybe? Like so?
Now it's time for Keithy to have some fun.
Okay, so green, green, red. Green means it can go on. Red means that's gonna... Now, will it actually stop at the signal? Is that what this is doing here? This is saying you can't pass beyond this point because there's something in front of you, so is it stop at the signal? In which case I might want to give it a little bit more room in case I have a 2 or 3 space cargo.
Steel.
Which means extending the loop, which is fine. I can do that easily enough. I'm going to leave it like so for now.
Right, why can't I make any more you? Iron. I'm next to iron. Yay.
Okay. Since you insist, I'm going to go grab some of that Invar before you use it all.
No, I'm not using it anymore. I've just
okay.
used it to upgrade a couple of tanks, which were needed.
Yeah. Yep. Those petroleum and light oil tanks are likely...
Do you want any of the tanks? I've still got 4 spare.
I can take some back to the east and...
There you go. There's 4 there. You might want a few more, but...
This Invar on the bus here. Is that what I'm seeing here? Okay, I can put those there. Put the signal on the curve instead so a second train can be waiting to get out. Well, yeah, that's what it looked like.
So what do we need here? I need those. I need gears which aren't even on the bus yet.
Well, I've played actually I've been playing Factorio for quite a while, but I always pretty much stopped at about this point for a variety of reasons. One, a new version would come out, and I would start over. This isn't the only mod pack I played. I also played with. I played for several months with. What's it called? Ditech. But I didn't want to completely win the game while it was still in alpha. I wanted something to learn later on.
Bob's most definitely does that.
Yeah. That's why I don't have that much experience with trains. I basically got to this point and either decided I wanted to switch mod packs, or I wanted to, or like I said, a new major version came out, and I would just start over anyway. But I have been playing since 2014, I think, on and off. Okay,
You've been playing longer than me. The iron's coming in nice and strong on that
that's
new
the
line.
signals here. Put the signal on the curve instead.
Why am I out of... I'm out of bloody iron. This is like deja vu, this. I'm out of bloody iron.
Between one signal and the next, yep, that makes sense. And it gives you the block information when you hover over it, too, incoming and outgoing blocks.
So we're going to be doing... I've actually been enjoying playing with multiplayer on this. I play with AB Gaming as well.
So
she likes to die.
You could stop a train from progressing past the chain signal unless it can get into the block signified by a later normal signal. So unless this signal the block, this signal is open, the pointing to is open, it will stop at the chain signal. Okay, that makes sense.
It's a learning progress.
I need to move that down a little bit further, I think. Like so.
Right, so we have so far
Green,
the main
red,
bus.
red, green. Okay, signals look good there. All I have to do is actually get the mining station in the south running. I probably shouldn't have balanced that iron, you know, now that I think about it, because we could probably put copper on the same east to west bus. You got a message in my chat there. I think I'm going to stop the balancing of that iron because I think I'll put copper on that same line. Okay, well, we've got trains.
Yay.
Yeah, we didn't have enough red at the time. Oh, yeah, what I'm going to do, I just need oh, we have another belt up here. Never mind, we have another belt up here. I don't generally mix ores like that. There's a couple times I will mix things, especially in the early stages, but generally speaking, I don't. Like down here, where white circuit cards and solder were needed in pretty much equal quantities. I just mixed those so that it can feed two white circuit factories. But yeah, generally speaking, I don't like mixing them either. Let us... We need to start looking at blue.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. That's what this bit is down here that I'm sorting out for blue science.
Okay. I'm going to go finish putting some mines together in the south, and we can start pulling some resources up. We've got tungsten, which we can't use quite yet, but we've got the copper and galena as well. And that'll give us another source of nickel closer to where you need it here as well. I need to make some mines.
Shoot, that means that stuff, doesn't it?
I'm going to go with 6 mines. Yeah, that's what I've heard, especially the last the God module. That's up to him. I haven't used the modules for the same reason. Are all the modules that overpowered, or is it just that last one?
The God modules are pretty overpowered.
Yeah, I knew those were. But the basic modules, I weren't sure how they compared to between the mod and the basic game. Oh, drills, that's what I wanted. I need iron.
I've done a big boo-boo.
Yeah. That's kind of what I had heard. What did you do?
Alright, I'll fix it.
How many is that? I want 6.
So if I go back down there.
Okay. Like I said, I wasn't sure how they had compared. I think we've researched them, but we haven't started using them.
What's that? The
modules, the basic modules, even are evidently well overpowered compared to the base.
I was meant to put it there, and I've kind of put it in the wrong place, but oh well. Right, so let's see what we've got.
Probably should have brought some extra. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Gonna have 3 different metals. Smart inserters at the unload point, maybe, I guess.
Right, the smart inserters don't require a lot. Unfortunately, that one's not needed, so I'll have to do that.
1, 2, 3. Fast inserters.
Oh, have I bought the wrong... Oh, shoot.
Of course, I don't have any power down here, do I? That's going to be fun.
It's all fun in Bob's mods.
Top tier furnace and nothing but raw. Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that. What, 6? You know what? How many? What do I want? I want.
Right. I am going to put you down there.
I'm going to go with 4 copper and 1 of each of the other 2.
Have that. Right. So I don't know how well this is going to run. I don't care how well it's going to run for now. But I'm going to stick it in a chest temporarily and just see how it runs. If I don't run out of power cables.
Okay, this is kind of weird, but oops, it's even weirder. But we're going to go with it. I want those chests segregated.
Right, we have.
Oh, that's good. In the configuration file, I presume you're talking about there. That's good to know. Talking about a configuration option to restrict the mod's productivity bonus.
I suppose I can understand where Bob was coming from in the mod itself. Right. Personally, I'm going to have a very quick break. I'll be 5 minutes, but you'll be continuing.
Yep, yep. I'm going to get this southern mine starting to hopefully process materials so that this train down here actually can do something.
Right, I won't be long.
I won't need as many poles as I thought I would to get this power connected. And this one might do it. Or not. Where's my train? Train, don't run me over. Okay, oops. Missed that last one. Yeah, and for a game like this, that does take out a lot of the fun, which is one of the reasons why I even looked into these total conversion mods anyway. The more the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. Let's have 162 elements to harvest and make use of. Ha, we got construction robots and he didn't even realize it. Oh, that's something we need, the new boilers. Okay, so... so our overall map is starting to get... there are a lot of small bases, nothing really big. I probably need to tap this coal, iron, copper, stone next. That'll be a completely separate base, I believe. And we're starting to possibly have to worry about some enemies as well again. Okay, I think I need to fix the output of those materials as well. Yeah, and that I'll eventually change that up a little bit. Okay, what's going on here? They're both stopped.
Right, well.
Something is wrong here.
Tungsten we can't do till blue science.
This red one is not.
Hey, what? Oh, you're over there now.
Need another chain here, maybe?
I can see the railway lines going the right way. It's going round in the circle. It shows it on the map.
Yes, yes. I think I need another chain here, maybe, don't I?
Right. We have green. We have smart inserters. Now, what's meant to be on this line that's empty? There's an empty line of plastic. Oh, of course. Yes, that's what that line was for, right? So I'm getting the plastic sorted, so we can make some more plastic.
Okay, that stopped it. Oh, that didn't stop it. But they won't be, since they're the same speed, they won't run into each other. Something's wrong with this signal here, however. This is what it was. Put that back down. I'll have to wait and see what happens the next time they come through. Oh, I wanted to do an unloading station here as well. And I want smart inserters.
Crap. So you're going to have to go.
This one's
What?
in the way.
I know what you've done there. You've. Oh, shit. Excuse the language. Child friendly and all. Right, plastic is on the run again.